just 1 second. Just making sure I'm live on YouTube here. Right. Okay. So where are we heading now, right? That's the $1 million question. It looks like we did make a higher low, right? This is a 15-minute chart. Let me go to a 4-hour. So we've put in a higher low than our previous low here that we got on August 15th. And we've kind of, for the moment, made sort of double bottom, right? Higher low, kind of what we did here, similar to what we did here. Maybe we'll get a nice move to the upside here, right? We are showing some divergence, here on the oscillators. Okay. RSI. Still trying to hang on to this momentum. Yeah, BTC's wrecked. We do have a sell signal on the 4-hour. It's looking that way. We did kind of double bottom though, right? We made a higher low so far. How did GBTC close on the day? That's the real question. It's usually the indicator for where the spot price is going to go. GBTC was down 3% on the day, but also, if you look, also made us sort of double bottom, right, on the daily. Let's look at the daily. Did we engulf the previous low? No, we didn't. We didn't do that. Are our oscillators pointing down? Yeah, they are. They are pointing down. So we could still see some more downside action, that's for sure. It's disappointing, I know. Disappointing. Hang on just a second. All right. So what happened in the markets today, guys? The S&P bounced a little bit. Did we get a move to the upside? Looks like we're kind of stalling out right here. But maybe tomorrow we'll see some upside. So maybe tomorrow we'll see the S&P decide to make some moves. Excuse me. It's been a long day. Whole lot of nothing. Yep, that's right. Whole lot of nothing. What did the Dow do today? Looks like it wicked off into the 20 EMA. That's not good, man. Not good stuff. How the DXY do today? US dollar index. Looking pretty bullish. Dollar looks really strong here. This was drawn a while ago. Long day of work. ace. Alright, so I'm looking at the DXY to kind of get an idea of where gold or Bitcoin is gonna head. We're right at the 618 fib extension. Usually we could see price action reverse here, but it could just, well, some oscillators. We are making lower levels of negative momentum, which is bearish, right? Or lower levels of positive momentum, excuse me. And I mean, we are just kind of treading in this range, so. S&P. Yeah, the S&P looks like it wants to go. We do have that divergence here on this is a 5-day chart. Let's go to a 3-day. We still do have we are still holding on to that divergence. So why are so many people buying SPY? I don't know, man. Because it's an ETF and it's easy to trade. Check AES1 futures. Mini futures. I mean, this looks like hidden bullish divergence here. Yep. Are we in some sort of pattern here, guys? Or are we just... we could call this a rising wedge. Or yeah, it's a rising wedge. Ha. Oh well. This is some rising wedge pattern, man, let me tell you. Yeah. This guy gets it. Yep. Tilray. J-Nut gonna dump tomorrow? Yeah, well, I mean, if the US dollar index continues to do well, then why not? Tilray, man. Caught the bottom on Tilray, right? You had that divergence. So we still need to confirm that this is the bottom, right? The only way to do that is to touch the 49.85 area ace. So you could definitely hold this thing till it gets around there. Yeah. Why not just hodl it until 50 bucks, man? Definitely gonna run there. Yeah, but it looks like the trend's about to reverse. And look at your 3-day oscillators are pointing way up. Yeah, I think you did, man. Look. The only way here is up. Did you sell your 2U also, man? What a nice bounce play you got on that, right? You got long at like 11 bucks or something? 12 bucks. Take your profits whenever, man. Obviously, if you have profits. I mean, what do you got? You got this. Alright, let's give you some mini targets then, okay? So 34.67 to 38.80 basically, okay? We've already established this as a bottom, a local bottom. So your points of reversal here are 34.60 to 38.80, okay? Take a look at shop. Yeah, now it's in the moon. Wow. Nothing funny about it, man. People are getting rich off this stock. Did what's his name cover this one? Mitch Ray? Did he cover this? I feel like he did, right? Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good to me. Got some respect in this channel. I mean, what's the top of it? Around 450. If it can sustain this rally, it's pretty absurd. Oh, yeah, well, join the party. I don't own it either, man. What else we got? What are some of our hot movers today? What's TGT? I think it had a 20% day. Wow. Bumpage. Hey, so we should go through some of these losers and see if we can catch a bottom or something. This chart looks terrible. Let's vary. These stocks are so new. Bison. Look at shop weekly. Probably just straight up green dildo, man. I hope you're kidding, Coinbox. Well, here's your daily. Well, if you were to be short on this stock, then these would be your targets. I think we need 2 touches on the bottom for this to be a real trend. I mean, I guess we could call that the trend that we're in on this. I don't know, it's kind of half-assed, but we did get the bounce off the 50% retrace here. Nice. What else do you guys want to look at? Come on. Let's get some hype in the chat. Alright. SE. This stock looks like it just broke down. Short it. Looks like a nice short. How low can we go on Bitcoin? Well, I mean, we are like seeing this rounding bottom happening. That doesn't mean that we don't break lower here. I mean, yeah, you and everybody else, man. I think everyone's looking for that gap to get filled down there. Well, we got faked out on this bear flat, or not faked out, but kind of faked out. Just some exhaustion rally that we had off this crash, and then we got a bounce here, or kind of double bottomed, but this candle here is not looking good on a 4-hour. Looks like we're gonna bearishly engulf this move here, and if we do that, then there really isn't. It's not really in any sort of pattern here. It's just in like a bearish like mini flag that it made here. But our hourly oscillators were in oversold territory. Now we're just kind of in neutral area, but we are holding this sort of, right? This is sort of just consolidating right now. You know, we are making lower levels of negative momentum for now, but we're still making negative momentum. Question is do we have any divergence really on the hourly? We don't, not that I see. 4 hour, we are showing some 4 hour divergence, right? We've got it on both oscillators too. We could see a move to the upside, but probably just to retest, backtest this 20 EMA around 10.4 or something. If this really is a double bottom though, then our neckline is 10.950, and we gotta break that. We would have to break that. It'd be like a 10% move if we did break it, which would put us right around right around 12K if we broke it, which actually basically puts us out of this downsloping channel that we've been in for the last couple months. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Our downside targets on this. Roku. Man, I don't even think I've tried Roku in a long time. Look at. Wow. Broke out, huh? Broke this cup and handle. $166% move from here. We're about there. 166. 166. No, it has run. It definitely has room to run, man. Definitely has room to run. 167%. 166%. So right around let's just call it $206. That's pretty much the measured move of this cup with handle. Okay, Twinfox. Wait a minute, is this on? Okay. So if we go from swing low, our absolute swing low, this is obviously our absolute swing high for now. We could actually just do it from here. Get our targets off this. Why is it? Yep. So the 1414 fib extension is like right around here, $151 for Roku. And then the 1618, that looks like right about the measured move. Our super bear is here. Let's look at Facebook real quick. See how that's holding up in this madness. Holding that 618 retrace right now. We are below the 20 EMA. Could definitely see some downside action here from what it looks like. See what the oscillators are looking like. 3-day chart. Well, I mean, we are sort of holding that right now, that 183 area, 182 area. We are diverging a little bit. Oh, on Bitcoin, yeah. 1200 would be nice. They would just let everyone get rich. Or they'll just get rid of Bitcoin at that point. Yeah, this is a messy chart. So not much has really changed. We are engulfing the 20 MA right now. 3-day. Apple. Facebook, we already covered, just kind of holding that 618, 182 area for right now. Showing some bullish divergence on a 3-day chart. Snapchat. Oh, let's look at Apple real quick. I think Apple had a good day today. Yeah. Apple looking like it's about to bust out of this neckline. Apple's actually looking pretty good. How are we looking on the oscillators though? Yeah, looking good. It's gonna make a nice move, nice break here. And the measured move on this break is the total measured move is 40% once broken. That puts Apple like right around $300 once we're out of this. That's pretty serious. Pretty serious move. We want to see higher levels of positive Momo and nice moves to the upside here. That's what we want. That's what we want to see with Apple. Snapchat. Kind of just looks like it's consolidating here, right? I mean, we got some downsloping consolidation on this 3-day. We're not too far away from this neckline at 2078 to complete the inverse head and shoulders pattern that it was in. So maybe just consolidate a little more, maybe back test this 14-20 cent area, kind of mirroring what happened here. That stuff tends to happen a lot of mirror plays when. Did we break this neck? We did. We did actually break it. So that is interesting. Came out of it. Now we're above it. Looks like Snapchat's basically out of its downtrend, or about to be out of its downtrend. AMD still looking pretty good. I mean, holding above this 20 EMA nicely. Let's see what the weekly looks like. Yeah, I mean, we formed a nice cup here. Probably going to get the handle. Maybe just round out here a little bit more for breaking previous all-time highs. This is one monster cup, man. One monster cup. That's crazy. Good evening, Joseph. Look at NVIDIA real quick. NVIDIA also looking pretty good. Let's see what's happening here. It is in the squeeze right now in the 20 EMA in the, I believe that is the, I don't know why I have a 45 on here. I'll change it to 150. Yeah. So this is the first time it broke down, broke below the 20 EMA in about a year, right? We've been in under this 20 EMA all year. Weekly 31 put spread. Put credit spread, okay. AMD looks pretty good too. I mean, it's just holding this area right here. I mean, if you want some downside targets, you know, maybe, I don't know, I back tested the 786 and bounced, right? So maybe we'll just look for some upside targets here. I mean, we're at the bottom here on the monthly. Monthly is looking really good. We are diverging on the monthly. We got this divergence here. Oh, shenanigans. AMD, man, monthly looks pretty good. I'll say that. Or not AMD, NVIDIA, excuse me. Qualcomm. That stock's been doing good since last week, right? Monthly. RSI looking good. Holding this, like, positive momentum. Kind of just in this range, right? Whoa, huge bull flag, right? Consolidating. So if we went from our absolute swing high to our previous ultimate swing low, could see that we hit the 886 retrace, back tested, bounced off the 618, and we're now trying to make higher highs here. So, I mean, overall, man, this is a great looking chart. Great looking chart. On a monthly, anyway. When we go to a weekly, get some more. But it looks like we're gonna just try to. We bounced off the 20 EMA here, right? It looks like we're definitely making moves to the upside. Try to retest this previous high. I'd say overall bullish scenario here for QCOM. What else we got, guys? Sure. I can make a watch list. Publish a watch list in the description based on what procedures have you analyzed would be dope. Yeah. Is there any sort of pattern going on here with Qualcomm? Looks like we got some sort of I mean, you could call this an ascending triangle or rising. Let's see what this is. I mean, if you go all the way back here, it looks like a ascending, broadening wedge. Yep, sure does. Sure does. Looks like a nice one. Yeah, it sure is. With a double bottom. Bull flag with a double bottom. And still holding this trend line. Right? Like perfectly holding it. So, measured move of the flag, or measured move of the double bottom, is 22, let's just say 23% if we break it. So basically right up to previous all-time highs. Yeah, I mean the S&P definitely looks like with double bottoms, man. And we closed above the 20 EMA. That's for sure. I think the market's definitely gonna CRM. Salesforce. I mean, you made a higher low, right? You got this low here, you made a higher low here. This is a weekly though, man. Let me go 3 day. Even though we're gonna see the same thing. So we're making higher lows. We are under the 20 EMA though, for now. You know, obviously, positive news can give this a huge run up. And you do see the receding volume down here. I don't know if you guys can see that on the bottom, but receding volume, okay? And you have earnings coming up tomorrow. Forget about it, this thing. Oh, we did close on the daily above the 20 EMA, okay? That's bullish, man. That's some bull stuff. Oh, you got that nice rounded bottom here. I don't know. Closed above it. I mean, here are your bearish targets if you guys want that, or your bullish targets if you want that. Yeah, I mean, price action could reverse here, Nick. We are at the 50% retrace. Anywhere in the 382 to the 618 is a golden zone for a retrace, so. The D, the I, the D, the D, the Y. Nice. End of the day on a nice bullish candle though. For Salesforce. What else we got? I mean, it's been bear flag, yeah. This is a bear flag, but if it, we'll see how the price action is tomorrow. If this thing runs past 149 and breaks it, then that kind of almost negates the entire bear flag. Is there any gaps on the daily here? Did it gap down or something? No gaps. I don't know, man. It definitely looks like it put in some nice bottom action here and made a higher low from these lows. So that's the 150. What's this? All right, so we'll make this the 600-day moving average. Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I made this one tonight, that's why it looks screwed up. I think I looked at Snap. Snap looks good, man. It just kind of came out of its downtrend. I mean, it's just sitting on the 20 EMA right now. Apple broke out, man. Apple broke out. We already spoke about Apple. Apple looks good. massive triangle. Well, the Fed's going to cut the rates because they need to print more cash and pump the market up because they know we're going to head into a recession next year. So they might as well pump it up and make all their money the end of this year or next year, into next year. How's Google doing? Sit above the 20 EMA. That was a pretty big gap up. I just filled this gap. Intel. Probably get a nice trade on Intel here. What do I know though? Gonna be a bottom. Bottoming out here with higher lows. What are our oscillators looking like? Pretty much showing that rounding bottom. That's pretty cool. What's gold doing? Or yeah, what is gold doing? Gold just consolidating. Did break that. Yeah. Triangle. Yep, Intel looks good, man. Intel looks good. How about Overstock, man? Overstock looks good too. Back tested the breakout. For now, rejecting the 20 EMA, but let's go to the candles. This looks like it's going to bust out tomorrow. I haven't obviously looked at it yet, man. I'll probably end this stream here shortly and get on that. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like, that bell, that sub, and join my Discord if you haven't done so already. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up whenever you guys want. Alright, I'm out. Have a great night, guys.